What about
Good evening, Geek Nation. I'm George, and this is That Geek Show, the show where we talk about the latest and greatest from the world of collecting, movies, video game, TV, and tech, but mostly collecting. And with me to break this all down is my brother from another mother, Calvin, the Statue Fanatic. What's up, bro?
Not much. Happy PS5, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yes.
I've only got to play it an hour, but I'm still
yeah.
good.
And I'm just waiting to sell all those that I got. But anyway, I'm gonna put it out there right now. I've been drinking way before we went live, so screw all you guys who are gonna give me shit tonight. First of all, but anyway, go ahead.
The Messiah of Friday Nights is in the house. What is up, Seth?
It is me, your Messiah of Friday Nights, your 1/6 scale supreme leader, aka Buttery Smooth. And I forgot like half of the other fucking monikers.
He got it right.
It's the first time that he's ever forgotten the moniker.
Yeah, first time.
I've got so many of them.
I was waiting for the 6. I was waiting for the 6-inch joke, but he forgot.
Oh no, that's on you, bro. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, all right. You haven't. No,
Listen,
hey. That's that 6-inch. That's fake news. I'm just throwing it out there.
Listen, I'm just letting you know. A lot of people don't think I have class. I've got some class.
All right, we saw it on display last week.
I'm educated.
We saw it on display last week.
Yeah.
So okay,
he's cultured.
I feel you. He's cultured.
I have some couth. I'm good.
All right.
What's popping, everybody?
Speaking of regal presences, we have first time on the show, Sir Max Wellington III is in the house.
And he does the rookie thing and not unmute.
He's not muted?
He's not muted.
So I'm not used to being on shows like this. So what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? Yeah, I don't have a cool thing like the rest of you people. My name's Max. I like to burn shit and walks on the beach.
Here we go. And it starts. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Intro right there.
Yeah, hell of an intro. Yeah, I've been on one of those walks on the beach with him. It's not all bad.
It's not bad, man.
Cool, man. Well, thank you for coming down and speaking to the common folk. You know,
dude. No, man. Thank you, thank you for having me, man. I'm excited to be on. You guys are whatever, but it's whatever.
Well, I guess we're pretending right now, Max, that we're in Colorado, California, because I'm just looking at your demeanor right now. It looks like Cheech and Chong right now. But anyway, we're just gonna move on.
Hey, man, it's 4:20 according to my watch. So you guys,
yeah, man, it's always 4:20.
It's always 4:20.
Okay.
I think my broken. I don't know.
You're stuck on 4:20.
Stuck on 4:20, man.
Smoke them if you got them.
Hey, 100% smoke them if you got them. Hey, speaking of which, you guys hear about fucking Oregon?
No.
Oregon just legalizes magic mushrooms. Come on, guys.
That's not what this show's about, bro. We're not gonna sit here and talk about
I'm just saying that's huge. That's huge.
If you guys are interested in talking about
that's huge
paraphernalia and drugs and all other kind of stuff, message Max Wellington III on Instagram.
God, no.
He has a wealth of knowledge.
Answer any of your questions on recreational drugs, how to get them, the types of deals you can make to secure them, and any other information.
Max, what's that Instagram again, man? So they can hit you up, man, because this is just not the place.
That's not even. We're not going there, man. That's not what I'm talking. I'm just saying that was huge. That was huge in the news. That's a big deal. They legalized magic mushrooms in Oregon. That's huge.
Well, giving Max a hard time, man. He's not a pothead. Not for real. Not in this life. Maybe another life.
To all you people in the chat, I hope everybody's doing really well, having a good week, having a good start to the weekend. So, with that, Seth. Oh, before we do that, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of the cool content that all of us provide. And if you're looking to reach anybody's channels, they're going to be linked in the description below. You can
including text to the max. Including text to the max, right?
Text to the max, yeah.
Text to the max, right?
He's got to give me his link.
Reviews. I like to talk about products.
We're gonna get to that, man. We're gonna talk all about you here for the next 30 minutes. It's all gonna be
about you.
Let's
not do that.
Yeah, we're going to. Absolutely.
No. It is a straight up roast. We need this.
I don't know.
JR's not here, man. Yeah, JR's not here. We need this.
Anyway, Seth, roll call. Do it.
Oh, it's about that time.
Yep.
All right. So for the 59 people comfortably watching at home or at work, wherever you may be, thank you for watching. Also, thank you to the 25 thumbs up, but I feel that we should have more thumbs up. So people, please stop by, take a load off, smash that thumb button, enjoy a little bit, hang out with us. Just give it a thumbs up. It helps. It helps propel the videos into the YouTube stratosphere because we want that silver play button. So help us get that silver play button. Sorry if I'm sounding like a little greedy and a little selfish, but hey, you know what? I know what I want. So, all right. And crickets from everybody, so thank you.
No, I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't expect anybody to say anything. All right, let's see what we got going on.
Hey, before we start, I just want to say, Johnny Storm, you paused The Mandalorian to watch this. I appreciate that you did that. It warms my heart that you did that. But finish The Mandalorian, bro. That show is amazing.
I
know.
That's
You
a
made me
that's a
feel real
bow
good.
down. That's a like. Yeah,
you made me feel real good with that. All right, Seth, go.
All right. So we got G. Lopez, we got Thornton Applebottom, we got Edwin Diaz, we got Mark Rose, we got Jason, we've got Thornton Applebottom, we got Ronaldo Flores, we got the greatest name in YouTube alive, King Dangalang. We got Arch, we've got Vob the Great. People are commenting, so they're messing up my scroll right now. We've got Carlo, we've got Antonio, we got Geoforce Racing, we got Major Delaney, best show on YouTube. Dolphin call out Seth. Hit you with the D.
Double D.
We got one, two, buckle my shoe. We got Hugo. We got Lauren XO. This show is the way. We got my man Craig from Half-Assed Reviews. If you're not doing it half-assed, you're not doing it right.
What's up, Craig? How you doing, man?
I'm an expert on gaming. Ask me anything. We got Hey Ha and Tyler AA. Okay. We got Mike E. Clark. We've got Fig Motions. We got Johnny Storm. Again, thank you, Johnny Storm. We got my man The Nightmare. We got Thor 2941. We got my man Graphics Guy. What up? We've got Berserker Sod. We've got Ride Every Day. We've got Comics and Gore. We've got the most outlaw of outlaws, Outlaw Pete. We've got the
Pete's
Comic Collector. We got TDS XO Tick.
Outlaw Pete, the man who
We
will
got
not
the
leave me
Fig
alone
Bro.
with
We got-
Did you get Edwin
with
Diaz?
deepfakes.
I said Edwin Diaz. We've got Dark Mufasa.
Sorry.
And I think we are... Oh, and McButter Golem. Can't forget about McButter Golem.
So we didn't get King
Dingaling.
Dingaling? He wasn't here today?
Yeah, he is.
said
I
that.
announced it. See, if you were paying attention, you would know.
Dude, this freaking vodka is kicking my ass. I'm sorry.
We've got
I
Killer
am
Clem
so
Melendez
sorry.
that just joined us. So what's going on? And Calvin, please smash that vodka bottle, and maybe you might be a little bit more.
I know, right? And it's watermelon flavor, too. So I'm in heaven right now.
What is it? Watermelon? Watermelon?
Yeah, watermelon flavor.
Watermelon?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Dude.
Watermelon sugar?
Up to the stereotypes, Calvin.
Oh, man. How's your
I can't help
sister
it
Ebony?
today.
How's your pit bull doing? Is your pit bull all right? Bless, man. Come on.
I can't help
my goodness.
myself.
All right, man.
Can't
So we
control
got the
this
guests
thing.
in the house. We got Max up in here. Max, you got a channel of your own, Tech to the Max, right?
I mean, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Tell us about the Tech to the Max, bro. What's it all about?
So I like technology like most of us, and I like to talk about technology like most of us. So I started a channel, Tech to the Max, where I would go over just various items. But I haven't been really back into it, but I'm looking to get back into it, if you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, man, I'm actually, you guys have a comment section, and I don't shy away. So, hey, leave in the comments what you want me to review, and I'll review it, and I'll talk about it.
What? George, what the fuck did you bring this guy on for? He's using us to just get views
Oh,
on his
100%.
channel?
That's
Ooh,
I mean, the whole point of him getting on here is for that. Not just for that, but I want to talk
what-
about
what-
the
what-
other
what-
things.
Tell these dudes, these are my boys, man. Y'all think you know these motherfuckers? Y'all ain't know these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers get crazy. They get nuts. I know these guys. Let them know what y'all want me to review. I'll review it, and just like this the whole time. I'll take comments, questions. We'll do the whole thing. We can do it live.
Somebody just left. Somebody named What's Poppin' just left you a comment that I think you should read about what to review.
And something else. Somebody just
What's
said, "What? We got JR's brother in the house."
Seth has got to be.
Can you review this, Max?
What is it? I can't. I don't have the same. I don't.
So
I don't think I have the same thing that you guys have.
Okay.
Do I?
So what's poppin' is asking, can you review the Pussy Machine 5000?
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
I need Chad here. I need my wingman.
Oh my goodness, Seth! You always go there.
Yeah, always go there.
Max, man, how long you been collecting, bro?
Yeah.
What's that?
How long you been collecting? This is a collecting show mostly, so I see the collection in the back. What are you getting into collecting? How long you been collecting?
So my collection story is a lot different than your guys' collection story.
Okay.
My mom started collecting for me when I was really, really little, and without getting too much into my previous life, I was adopted. So my adopted mother was a collector. So when I got brought into the picture, she started collecting a lot of stuff, mainly, if you can guess, Superman, a lot of Superman stuff. And so I have various Superman items from across the board. The newest being this cardboard poster of the original Superman 1979. I got it at Wayback Gaming when I was down there with you guys.
Way back when.
I'm sorry. But I called it Wayback Gaming. Yeah, Wayback.
When
he calls it Wayback Antiques, though. Isn't that what he calls it?
It's way back when.
Antiques. Wayback when Antiques. I'm sorry. Yeah. So he gave me that. This is my second prized possession. You guys seen the show Seinfeld?
Are you waiting for somebody to say something to you?
Yes, 100%. I'm asking. I'm talking to the dudes.
Seinfeld.
Okay. Yeah, we've heard of Seinfeld.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, don't treat me like that, guys. I miss you guys so much. I didn't see you guys in forever. Anyways, so
He's such a rookie. Such a rookie.
You guys are rookies. Y'all know me.
By the way, Max, sorry to interrupt you. Just FYI, if you remember when we were at the store called Way Back When, you also met a young woman that worked there. Her name is Nilda. She's in the chat right now, and she's saying, "Way to mess up the name of our store." LOL.
I am sorry. I apologize. It was my first time there. I don't know. My bad.
Hey, you've got to put Hugo's comment on the screen, man. That's freaking awesome. I love it, but it's not going to happen.
Tipsy with amazing combo of watermelon and cranberry vodka. I predict that awesome country will be insulated in upcoming minutes. Insulted. Oh, that a country will be insulted. Okay.
In the upcoming minutes. It's not going to happen, dude. Not going to happen.
But on a side note, can countries be insulated?
Well, shut up. I mean, it looks small when I'm reading the text, Seth. I appreciate that, bro.
It looks small,
jackass.
Hey, I'm just here for your viewing pleasure.
Obviously.
And it is a beautiful view. So continue.
Thank you, Calvin. Go ahead.
All right. So you collect Superman mostly.
So I collect mostly Superman things.
You got a Joker in there though, and a Batman. That's what's up.
have a Joker and a Batman. So I lean more towards I guess a DC.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have I'm going to move this down a little bit, just a little bit. I have a Terminator, nice. a random Terminator. Now I have a lot of other stuff in my my collection.
Batman down there too, man. That was dope.
All right. So as a side commentary, I know Max for a lot of years. One of the things Max does not know is what he has. Max has an attic. He's not an addict. He has an attic of a ton of
Watch the A word, bro.
Of a ton of collectibles. I went over to his house and I didn't say anything because I'm gonna see what I can get. Now, keep in mind, can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, something happened on my screen, and Siri started talking. It just freaked me out. But anyway, I went over to his house and he starts pulling down these barrels out of the attic, and I'm like looking at things. I won't tell him what I saw. I saw a lot of stuff. But I'm like, at some point, I'm going to convince him that I'm the best friend he's ever had, and he should gift these things to me. Keep in mind, his mom's been collecting.
And the truth comes out.
His mom has been collecting since like the early 80s and the 70s. So keep in mind, his mom was a Teenage Ninja Mutant fan. His mom was a Godzilla fan. His mom was a DC fan. His mom was a freaking Marvel fan. And I'm looking at all this stuff, and I'm saying, this guy has no freaking clue what he has. And I will keep it that way until he and I decide what our wheels are going to look like. So anyway, Max, you really do have an amazing collection that you should share with the world. So I'll wait till you in future episodes on this show begin to show some of those things to us.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to show like the collection that I have, man. Part of way back when the antique store is I'm going to send Joey. I'm going to send the owner one of the collectibles that I have to finish his collection.
Well, he's in the chat right now. He's in the chat right now.
He's in the
What's
chat,
up, man. Yeah, we talked about it. Hey, I still want to send that to you. I need to get your address. I'll get it on my next days off, and I will hit the UPS store and send that to you. And then George, I also have that book for you as well. The
Star Wars book.
The Star Wars book that I had pictures of. So I still got that for you, and I'll be sending that to you as well.
We're still gonna bleed this guy dry. It's a treasure trove.
No, that's it though. I started appraising my Pokemon cards. I got some good Pokemon cards I'm doing. I got baseball, basketball, football. Man, you guys really got me like you got the bug. It bit again, and I'm going, man. Like I want to see what I have, man. But I owe George for sure, and I owe Joey for sure. So I'll be getting up with you guys about that. Okay, Calvin.
I'll chug that bottle, Calvin. I read the comments.
No, I saw. They were encouraging me. You know,
I see that
I have to like not keep the fans. You know,
gotta be the voice of reason in this chat.
Hey,
that's what's up, man. So, Superman, Batman, Terminator. Anything else that you get into?
So I got a lot of Pokemon cards. My mom and I feel like. If anyone's around South Carolina, I feel like Jamie Harris going back to like what my mom has collected because he kept going back to his grandfather the whole time. It was a whole thing. Anyways, but my mom collected a lot of like movie cards. So when movies would come out, they would come out with collectible cards back in the 90s. So I have shoe boxes full of Terminator 2 cards. I have Disney cards that are just random Disney cartoons that we've all seen over the years. I have hockey, baseball, football, basketball. I have the works there. Star Trek. I have more Star Trek shit than I know what to do with.
And I really appreciate from the 90s that you gifted to me the Marvel cards from the 90s, the Image cards from the 90s. All of that stuff was absolutely amazing. I haven't even opened it yet, so I appreciate you.
I gave Calvin some shit. Here you go.
What did you say? What did you say, George?
I said that's how amazing it was. You haven't even opened it.
No, I don't want to open it.
I know. I'm just.
This is unopened. Here you go.
Yeah. So
Cosmic
I got
card, DC. Cool. These are completely unopened. 1990.
Those are like 1990.
Yeah. So
1991.
I'm hanging out.
Unopened,
I'm hanging out with
completely.
him.
Don't open them.
I'm not.
So I'm hanging
right here.
I'm hanging out with
Hey, here she is.
Hey, how you doing? Hey. MJ, what's up, MJ?
They're all saying, "Hey, what's up, MJ?" She said, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah, she likes she's big into horror. Like
that's what
that just cut out. That didn't sound right.
No. Anyways, she's big into. You guys remember when we were at Way Back When Gaming? Remember when we were at Way Back When Gaming?
Way back when.
And Calvin got his nerdgasm over the. Okay, she wants to show you guys her. This is our first collectible on our tree.
How cute!
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Thing.
That's my favorite anime.
But the horror stuff that Calvin, the Frankenstein and stuff. That's MJ all day, man. She has a 1979 version VHS of Dracula. And she has some 1975 book. I don't know. That's her thing.
So everybody else in the chat kind of got that. Like she's big into what? And yeah, you got to complete your sentences, Max. You can't do this. You got to come here.
I can't see the fucking chat. I can't see the chat.
All right.
George,
what's up?
Nothing.
I'm waiting for sentences to be finished. All right. PlayStation 5 and Xbox came out this week.
Yes, it did.
Did you guys get it?
I did. I got both. Got both.
So this side of the chat got it, and that side of the chat
Yeah, I didn't. Well, first of all, I didn't buy it, and people were asking me last night during the live stream. I didn't buy it because I just don't have time for video games anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like playing video games. I just don't have time, unfortunately.
Okay.
No,
Well, I didn't misunderstand the first time that you said you didn't have time. I didn't.
Well,
Think
maybe
that
the people
that
that are
like
watching now didn't see that last night. So
okay. Well, I'm just saying. You just said it right now. I'm just letting you know.
Oh my god, you guys. Yeah, I got the Xbox earlier in the week, and then I got the PS5. Somehow I stayed up, George, clicking buttons for you and I late in the night when you gave up and you decided to abandon the team and go to bed. I stayed up, and I continued to click buttons
dealing
and
with anger management issues. Okay,
I continued to refresh buttons and everything to make sure that you and I had the Christmas we envisioned as kids.
Yeah,
and so we
I
did.
appreciate it.
We absolutely did.
I do. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
I just watched the Turbo Man movie recently, and that reminds me a lot of that.
Turbo Man.
It's called Jingo All the Way. Yeah, Turbo Man.
Jingo. Oh, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I watched it last night. You guys know that was exactly what he's talking about, man.
Yeah, that's one of
my
that I just don't watch again.
I wonder how many people in the chat. I am so curious, and I might take a time for this to populate stuff. If you can keep an eye on it, how many of you were able to score a PS5, not from eBay, not paying those stupid, incredible prices, but you were able to stay up, whatever, hit the refresh button, have multiple tabs open where you refresh this. Right now? I saw $2,000 now, man. As soon as they hit, I knew that would happen because
God damn.
I kind of know what that's going to look like going through the holiday season, and it's only going to get worse. I will not be surprised if people are not paying as much as, $2,000, $3,000 for these.
It's crazy.
I was at George's house this afternoon after work, and he had it all set. He had it all set up. It looked like a freaking giant modem just sitting on his desktop.
Better modem than a scrotum.
It looked like a giant ass modem.
I mean, like, let's be honest. If I could have bought one, I would have sold that shit for twice as much too. Like, fuck it.
Oh, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong group for that.
I couldn't do it, man. I got the businessman in me, like the adult in me, is sitting there looking at myself like, that's worth a lot of money.
That's worth it.
But then the kid in me is looking at it and he's like,
exactly.
If you sell this, I will fuck you up.
So I was able to. So I was able to score more than one sitting up all night. And so did I make a profit? No. All I did was hook my friends up. I've got one friend that you and I know, George, Han, Jan. Yeah. So Calvin, did you get one of the PS5s? I'm like, I did. Yeah. Can you hook me up? And then I, of course, sell it to him at whatever I paid for it. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's hard to do that, right? It's hard to do that.
Yeah. But there's even with that, with how much people are gamers, there's only a select few people who are actually doing that with it, that are trying to turn a profit. Like, when I look through it, I only see 3 or 4 consoles that have been sold.
Hey, put up Exo's comment, the last comment about $2,000. That's awesome.
Whose comment?
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Hey, that person Jan is actually texting me. I guess he's watching.
So I mean that led to a lot of comments also. Like, some people were talking about in the group anyway, PC gaming versus console gaming, because at this point, people are paying crazy money like that. You're getting into the PC realm.
Absolutely. And in fact, above that, beyond that, because you can get a PC cheaper.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, depends on like if you want to have a gaming rig versus just a laptop that you could just barely play a game on.
Man, don't judge my life, man. I just bought a laptop that I can barely play a game on. I play Destiny, and it works just fine.
It works fine.
Yeah, it works great.
You play Destiny on the Mac?
No, I bought a gaming PC yesterday at the store because I got 2. Count them, and I hope they're fucking watching right now. 2 friends that I bought a freaking laptop for just to play Destiny with them. I got a Nitro 5 Ryzen 5 laptop. I had 16 gigs of RAM and 256. It has a 1660 NVIDIA graphics card in it, and it plays Destiny. Destiny is amazing on it, actually.
Now
that you're playing it on, go ahead, Seth.
On PC, yeah.
Now I was going to say that's what bothers me about the whole PC console thing, because the console, you have it all set up, it's ready to go, you don't have to worry about anything, you just keep playing the games until the newer system comes out. Now, when it comes to PC, you run into the issue where as they are putting out games, but then these games have to have, better graphics cards to run them, more RAM, and then you've got to constantly keep upgrading your computer, and then eventually it gets to the point where you can't upgrade it anymore, and then you got to spend more money on another computer. So in my mind, it's just easier to play console than it is PC.
Yeah,
with that logic, I could understand.
Yeah,
What's up,
I mean,
Max?
but at the same time, at that logic, if you're the type to build your own PC, by the time that you're being told that you need another graphics card, when you upgrade, you're going to have multiple years of games.
Yeah,
right there at you're going to have multiple years of games. So if you're being told that's just your time to, hey, your new console's out, man, you got to grab this 3080, bro. Because if you want to continue playing these games coming out, especially to rival these new consoles, you got to upgrade your fucking graphics card, man.
But then you run into the point where the motherboard can only handle so many graphics card upgrades, plus also the CPU until you've got to replace the motherboard.
Okay.
So
I feel you. But at the same time, how many times have you had people who build their own computers come to you and tell you, man, I spent $799, $800 on this computer, and it outdoes every console that's on the market. So, you might be piecing it together over years, but the money you're spending, it's definitely outdoing what your console gamers are spending on this console and then buying games for every time a game comes out. Now, the thing is, what we're paying for is we're paying for fucking convenience, bro. We're paying for that. I don't got to do shit. I don't got to do anything. All I got to do is buy this disc, slide it in here, wait fucking... Well, it used to be a couple of hours. We're hoping now with the fucking solid state drive that we're waiting a couple minutes, and then we're off playing this game. So it's
actually the solid state drive does work that way. But great point, and hence text to the max. But anyway,
I'm sorry, that's me. That's not right.
No, it's good, man. This is why I want to have this conversation.
Yeah, it is. It is. I did buy that PC, that gaming PC. But Max, you make some really good points there. I do think that probably people who do PC gaming, and so many games are crossing over to PC now, that they are more viable for so much longer than the consoles are, and their upgrade in terms of upgrading them. I think they tend to be able to do it a lot easier. And like to Seth, you were saying about the motherboard and all that kind of stuff. I don't think those things get outdated as quickly as you think they do.
The graphics card will get outdated before your motherboard and your PC. I've had the motherboard, the same CPU, the same power supply, and memory for 8 years or more. The graphics card I may have to replace twice within maybe like a 10-year period.
Yeah, but how much? Yeah, but how much is a graphics card? A decent graphics card. What is it, like $300-$400?
$500.
Yeah, so $500. That's already a console.
Yeah, but we're talking.
That's exactly the same thing.
So before you guys just start roasting him, I get it. I get what you're saying. Hey, I'm on your side, man. I'm all about the consoles, man. Fuck all that building your own computer shit.
The chat. If we're not paying attention to chat, there's some fun stuff going on. Like Mike E. Clark said, I wonder if my Windows XP can play the latest Spider-Man game. That's epic. I really love it.
Right at that, talking about dang George still running Windows ME.
And then half past reviews. My man there, he's saying that we should stay on the air until one of us passes out.
I think YouTube might not.
I will outdo all of you.
You know what? I know that to be true, so I'm not gonna even try that. I'm not gonna go there.
Calvin, I have built a PC in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I know. So I've built. So to build the PC that I built at the time cost me like $1,000. I've had to upgrade the memory.
Everything.
I had to upgrade the memory like twice, and then I also had to swap out the graphics card. I think like 3 times. But but I'm not a PC gamer, and George knows this, Calvin knows this, and Max, you're about to find out. I am a person of convenience. Okay, That's why I like consoles so much, like what you were saying. I am
100%.
Let me chime in though, because ATV Racer brought up a good point here that makes sense too. The PC is a multi-purpose machine, whereas the PlayStation and the Xbox is solely for gaming. Maybe if you buy the one that could play the movies, you could watch the movies on it, but you definitely can't do things like editing videos, surf the web, taking I don't know, I guess you can go on Facebook on it, but I mean, like for what I use my computer for editing videos, shooting videos, live streams, video gaming. I can't do that all with the PlayStation. So, yes, it costs more money, but it's a more versatile idea. And yeah, the games for me, I mean, I've had the same graphics card now going on 3 years almost, or 4 years. I need to upgrade. I'm still trying to get it, but the 3080 keeps going out of stock. And it works. The only thing I would say for me is a negative when it comes to PC gaming is when you have to troubleshoot something. Like I tried to play Squadrons the other day, and it took like half the day for me to figure out what I needed to update in order to make it work. And it had nothing to do with the graphics. It was just some, BIOS update to the motherboard. So.
1, 2, I can't even see it because I don't have my glasses on. It says 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I'm assuming that's what it means because that's what I grew up, that nursery rhyme, whatever. But anyway, it says that the return on investment is definitely a bit higher, I think, on PCs because it is. We upgrade our consoles every 5-6 years. That's why there's such, we can't even find any right now. But these PC gamers, they have been current and doing shit like we have dreamed of, all along because they don't have to wait 5 years to get the best frame rate, to take advantage of 4K, to take advantage of so many of the things that are out there. But yeah, gaming consoles get dated.
But I like what George was saying though. Like I feel back to what George was saying is that these machines are also like they do everything you fucking want them to do.
Absolutely.
Like you can essentially like type a few buttons and your computer gets up and makes you goddamn eggs and bacon, man. Like
is MJ a freaking cyborg? Dude, is MJ like a cyborg?
Dude, her eggs and bacon though.
Oh shit.
It's a whole different show, man.
So and there's hidden costs with PC gaming too, beyond the PC itself. You get if you want to take advantage of the graphics, you got to buy their monitors, which is more money than a TV at times, depending on what you get.
And then you have your have your gaming, and then you have your gaming keyboards, and then you have your gaming mouse. And then somebody mentioned it earlier. I don't know if anyone. I know I've tried it in the past. I'm sure George has done it too. It's a freaking pain in the ass if you want to play on the PC with a controller and you have to take the time to map the buttons on the controller. But
it depends on the
game. Takes care of that though.
Yeah, it depends on the game. Yeah, it depends on the game.
Steam has gotten very good about it, and then Windows now has basically Xbox on there. So
absolutely. So it depends on the game because most of the popular games are already mapped just like you would be playing on a console. So
the thing is that the last time I think Seth played a PC game, we're talking about that was like 5 years ago almost. I think was the last time I really played a PC game. Titanfall.
We played Titanfall, and then we also tried playing Knights of the Old Republic.
I did not play. I played Titanfall on the Xbox.
Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, Titanfall was what? That's 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's when Seth last upgraded a PC to play for gaming. Now, Knights of the Old Republic, he's talking about mapping a controller to it. That's not a game that's built for controllers. So yes, that's gonna be a bitch to map your controller to something like that. But Titanfall played fine, except for the expensive graphics cards. Now that sucks for Seth. I felt bad for him. So Seth takes and we start playing. So here's what happened. We get Titanfall, and the majority of us, or like a few of us, got a Titanfall on Xbox, I think is what we were getting at that point. But one of the guys that wanted to play with us only had it on PC. So we were like, fuck it. Josh and I had a PC, so we moved over to PC, and our PCs were already beefy enough to handle Titanfall. Seth wants to play with us. So Seth goes in and he needs to buy, I think it was like a $600 graphics card you bought or something like that.
I dropped $600 on a graphics card.
So he buys $600 graphics card, upgrades his computer to be able to play Titanfall, and y'all know Titanfall. That game was extremely short, Mm-hmm. So we beat the game inside of like a week.
No, it wasn't even that. We played it once all together on the PC, and then that was it. And then we all shifted, and then we all shifted to the Xbox, which at that time I didn't have an Xbox, so I had to go out and buy an Xbox and then buy Titanfall again, so we can play. So we could play together.
Yeah.
Because at that time we were all on Xbox.
We were all trying different things, man.
Yeah.
Then we all got PlayStation and we tried to play. It was Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
and then
we were playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
We always had a problem with like our fourth. You know, there was mainly three of us, but our fourth was always an issue. So we had one guy who had like narcolepsy, and we would be playing the game, and all of a sudden all you hear is.
No, are you fucking serious?
No, I'm not shitting you, dude.
Did you guys record that?
Yeah, no. Well, at that time we didn't record anything. We would just be yelling for him, and then you hear him snoring on the microphone, and we're in the middle of a heist, and we're like, what the fuck? We lost our fourth guy.
And then we replaced him with another guy.
Yeah.
And then that guy had a very strong knack for killing his teammates in the middle of a heist.
He had he was like, you know, have you ever seen that animated cartoon on Warner Brothers where you had like the pit bull who was kind of serious, and you got this like chihuahua that's always like fucking with him, and he's like, hey, you know, that's how this guy was. So, and we would be again in the middle of a heist, and he would fuck the heist up for the fun of it, you know, and it's just like,
oh, dude,
Leroy
Jenkins.
Yeah.
No,
Seth is a Leroy Jenkins.
No, I'm Leroy.
Yeah, Seth
Jenkins.
is a Leroy Jenkins.
Dude,
we were playing Halo one time, right? We were playing Halo, and
no, it wasn't Halo.
Yes, it was Halo. I remember.
We were playing Borderlands.
Well, Borderlands was a different story.
Yeah.
That's another story. We were playing Halo. This is another story. We're playing Halo, and then me and Josh are like up on a hill, and we're like scoping out the area to see what guys are out there and everything. I got the long scope going on with my sniper rifle, and then in my sniper rifle view, I see this little, Master Chief come running out, shooting the shit out of these people, and I'm like, who the fuck's shooting at these guys? And then you see Seth's like name at the top of his character. It's like, Seth, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in the middle of a fight, man. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing out there?
Yeah, I would, and then I was like, Leroy Jenkins.
Dude,
No, we did that shit on Borderlands. Borderlands was funny. We were trying to fight like this giant ass spider. So George and Josh and John are like, hey, when you get to the top, just wait, don't do anything. So as we're getting to the top, I start jumping around on the elevator, and I knock Josh off the elevator. So then all three of us are up top. And then George and John are like, hey, just wait. And I'm like, okay. And I just go forward and I start fighting the spider. They're like, we're not ready yet.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Yeah, some fun stuff.
Yeah, gaming is going to be a big deal this holiday season, man. I feel sorry for the people who are thinking that they're going to get these consoles before Christmas. If you didn't pre-order it, it's going to be very difficult for them to get them based on what I know. It's going to be hard.
So, have you guys seen the movie Jingle All the Way?
Yes.
Do you guys?
Movie I like to forget.
No, what? Dude, that movie was great. The reason that I bring it up again is because what he's saying. There's a scene in that movie. I watched it last night. There's a scene in the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger, he goes up to one of the workers at a retail and he says, "I'm looking for the Turbo Man doll." And you know what the worker does?
Yeah.
He starts fucking laughing. That is what it's going to be like this holiday season with these consoles. If you guys think you can get out there and get these fucking consoles, you guys are stupid. There's going to be so many people that are going to be. You're Best Buy. What do you mean you don't have the consoles? Like, you guys order it online, please. If you guys want a console, order it online right now. It's just check it until you can order it.
I'm so glad I'm not in retail anymore. Sorry, Calvin and Max. But I'm just so glad I'm not in retail. I'm not in retail anymore. That I don't have to deal with those stupid, fucking, idiotic people that come in and they're like, "Oh, do you have any more of these in the back?" No. Can you just go in the back and check? I'm telling you, no.
It sounds like what you get.
So Max has ascended to such much higher heights in retail that he looks down on us peasants. And when we have to have those conversations or whatever the case may be, but I think he just laughs at people most of the time. He just laughs.
Don't try it, man.
Look at Max, and he's just laughing.
I think the things with buying online though is going to really mess up the holiday season though, man. It's because like I was watching on the news that there's like a deadline right now that's like I think in the next like week or so that you got to make sure you have your orders in to make sure that you get them for Christmas. And
what are you talking about, for anything or just
for pretty much anything? I mean, that's what I saw on the news. But Best Buy, I think, is one of them that said something about that.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go. But the thing that bugs me is that we're like back to the scalpers and these people with the bots and all that stuff. We're having to contend with that now. Whereas before, I remember I used to be able to get up on the day of a release for a system and go to the store, stand in line, just make sure that I'm there at the ass crack of dawn, but stand in line, and I'm possibly going to get myself one. We can't do that anymore,
No, you can't.
So,
I will say this because of my position and what I do, where I work at, man, I have such huge responsibilities for people in terms of their safety, all kinds of things. And the company that I work for, I cannot tell you how happy I am that they are not doing the whole Black Friday doorbuster thing anymore. They are letting people know that if you choose to stand in line on Black Friday, you are competing with that guy sitting in his drawers on his sofa, ordering the same thing that he's going to beat you out on, because it's going to take you 2 hours to get into the store and it's going to take him 2 minutes to order it online. It is totally different in the way that this whole world has changed, the way that people are going to order things. And it sucks that a lot of those people have found it I don't know if it sucks, because that's capitalism, but a lot of people have found a way to make an entire business out of this, an entire business out of this whole situation that the world finds itself in, especially the PS5s, because it was heart-wrenching for me. I opened at 5 a.m. and not open at 5 a.m. I was at the store at 5 a.m. because I had to make sure that everything got set up and we were ready to go when we did the launch and everything. And dude, the look on my face, if you could see it, when I would see a person walk up and take away 6 or 7 consoles because, I also have this to pick up, and I also have this to pick up. 4 different accounts or 5 different accounts, same person. So the ID works. All of that works. And that's not a damn thing I can do about it, but it is what capitalism is. And I know that there are going to be people out there that legitimately are fans of Sony's, fans of PlayStation, fans of these games, that really look forward to these PlayStations coming out, and they're going to be online on eBay paying $2,000 for it. It just, it's like two-edged sword. It kind of sucks.
I mean, people need to stop doing that. Is really what they need to stop doing. If we stop buying that shit on eBay, it would probably go down in price. But as long as there's some crazy person that's going to do it, but
yeah,
and even then they can take and make that stuff up. You can get somebody to buy it, and then just return it, and then it still registers a sale on eBay, so you can't even trust that.
Yeah.
So,
but with these systems, man, this is not a fake. I really believe this year, this is not a fake constraint on inventory. They really don't have this shit. I don't really think it's there to be able to do it. So people will be paying a lot of money for these things, and it kind of sucks that people who are true fans that really. George, we were online all night. I mean, we did it the right way. You and I are sitting up, and you like, dude, I'm turning in. I gotta go to bed.
It took me like 2 days later to find it.
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Yeah, and we're sitting there pushing buttons and refreshing things to try and compete with everybody.
While you're doing that, I'm sleeping comfortably in my bed.
Yeah, I mean, but you didn't want to get it, but I wanted to have it. I'm glad that I have it. The Spider-Man game is a lot of fun. And I love the music that's playing in the background when you're swinging through the air. It is dope.
Really, I haven't played it yet, man. Eric's been playing it for a while, but I haven't played it.
Okay, so it's definitely a reskin of the first Marvel Spider-Man game that came out a couple years ago.
The first Marvel or the one, the last
one? 2018. Yeah,
okay,
the last one, right? It's definitely a reskin of that. When you look at it, the PS4 Pro version and the PS5, there is a subtle difference in look. But it's basically a reskin. But the music that's being played in the background, the moves you can do when you're swinging through the air, the ability moves that you have, like his Venom strikes and stuff like that. Yeah. I played it for maybe like 35, 40 minutes last night before I went into bed. And then all I did when I got back in bed was throw on Miles Morales on the movie, because it got me that
watch
hyped.
the whole thing, right?
Got me that hyped that I wanted to watch it, man. It was cool.
I love that. I love that soundtrack, man. when you're playing the game, I'm wondering. No spoilers. Don't give anything away because I haven't even seen it either. But from what you've read, are the villains different than the first one?
I have only encountered one villain. So
Is it different from the first game? From
no,
the last year's game or 2 years ago?
not that villain. So I mean, it may just start out that way. I don't know if they're gonna have other ones that appear that are gonna be different, but so far, no.
Generally, I've heard positive reviews about it, so that's pretty cool.
It's fun. I think it's really good. And then I also played a little bit of Assassin's Creed today. Very dark. That was pretty cool. So I just started the story up. Huh?
What did you think about that?
It's great. It's dark. It's very gory. You know, compared to the last two. Actually, any of them.
I want more of that in games, man. I like the goriness, man.
I'd knock somebody's head off, man. It was crazy.
Mentioning Assassin's Creed, dude, I did order the 6-scale statue of Valhalla, I guess it is, and they shipped it 2 days ago, so it should be here.
Okay,
yeah, cool. Another MCE exclusive, guys. You will only see my review of Valhalla on MCE. Just saying.
Dope.
Anyway,
is that the one from Pure Arts or the?
Yeah, Pure Arts. Yes, with the life-size blade.
Nice.
Yeah. So again, only on MCE. I know I'm slacking a lot of things, but only
we got MCE. We got my man in the chat straight from family vacation in Orlando. The OGest of geeks. OG.
The OGest of geeks.
The OGest of geeks.
Does the new Xbox have the new Halo? No.
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 So Infinity did not come out. There is a statue, however, that did come out before they got the game out because apparently they kept pushing the date back. And so it's still not ready for the release. Anybody in the chat know? I don't know when the release date is now, if you guys know, but it was supposed to be released yesterday.
We can Google it on the internet machine.
PS5 also didn't come with God of War. He's asking about God of War. Not the new one, but the PS5 did give you, if you have the PlayStation Plus, like 15 free games that you can download. So that's pretty cool.
They do advertise it that way though. The Xbox has Master Chief on the back of it.
Oh,
so.
Okay.
Because that made me, because I thought when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, like, did I miss something? And I didn't miss anything. Nobody missed anything.
No, Max, it was supposed to come out. From what I remember, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, you guys, it was supposed to come out with the game, but then they kept delaying it, right?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it. I just look at it as like Master Chief is kind of like the mascot of Xbox now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I made it up my mind.
By the way, that is the
like
Godfather.
Yeah.
The Godfather of Destiny, by the way. That was Bungie at one point.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like he's the mascot of Xbox because Mario's the mascot of Nintendo. Sonic was Sega, or Sega. Yes, Sonic was Sega.
Man.
What was it? PlayStation was.
God of War is one of them.
PlayStation has a lot. But I would say Ratchet and Clank probably is the main one.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, I was going to say like Solid Snake.
Yeah.
No, man. So that's a great question, guys. I would love the chat to say what do you think the mascot of PlayStation is?
Kratos.
Because
I know. I want that question. That was me. That was my question.
Yes,
What's up, man? Hey, tell us what you guys think the mascot of PlayStation.
Yeah, no, those kids act dumb. Hit the nail right on the head. It's Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah,
all right.
I don't know, man. I could have an
because some
argument
people,
for Kratos
The Last
too.
of Us. What about The Last of Us?
Well, I don't think The Last of Us. No, but
The
Last of Us is
recent.
Yeah, and
That is
Kratos.
recent.
You got to go back.
Kratos has 5 parts.
That was Dreamcast.
Kratos. I'm thinking God of War, man. God of War.
I'm thinking
it's got to be God of War.
It can't be because God of War was more recent.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't. Seth. God of War has been around. Oh,
Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal, original PlayStation. Twisted Metal.
Still no, man. God of War, dude. I can't. When you think of PlayStation and you think of exclusive and you think of I gotta have a PlayStation to play that.
Do you want to know what I really think about when I think about PlayStation? I think about
Tomb Raider. That is a good one too.
I was gonna say, do you remember that commercial they came out with way back in the day? That was like a dude on like a luge, like from the Olympics. And he was like illusion down the street through the cars, and it said PlayStation 9.
Dude, oh my God, we just totally fucked this up. It's Final Fantasy. How can we even argue
Final
that?
Fantasy
That's
has been
not
on
Final
other
Fantasy.
systems. It's not Final
Yeah,
Fantasy.
it's been on-
All right then. I've only did it on PlayStation.
You don't
so-
remember
Final
that?
Fantasy initially started on Nintendo though.
We got someone saying Nathan Drake from
Yeah, Uncharted is another one.
Uncharted?
PlayStation has had a lot of continuing games, a lot of
So we can't even agree on that.
Yeah,
If
it's
you were to
hard.
go with the top three, would it be
I would say
Uncharted?
Kratos. Top
Kratos,
one would be-
Uncharted.
would be- yeah, Uncharted, Tomb Raider. But these are the
Tomb
type of
Raider.
games I like to play though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I'm trying to think about like way back in the day, back in the day.
Like if you want to go to
And
like
that's where
Atari,
like Twisted Metal would come in.
Yeah. if you want to go to like Atari, it was Qbert.
Oh my God, Qbert.
no, you're going
But
too
you got to
far
go
back.
back.
in there. I don't think
No,
Max
no,
is
No,
better
no,
than that.
Atari.
If you
So
wanna-
let me just
Hold
tell.
on.
Let me
Hold
hold
You
on,
wanna
hold
go to
on. Let me
Neo
just
Geo,
say
it
my
was-
age.
It was Bonk. If
No,
you
no,
remember
no,
Bonk.
no, 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 no.
The
It
little
was
bald
the.
caveman head dude that looked like Krillin.
Yeah, I remember him.
It was.
That was TurboGrafx 16. I think
No, that was Neo. No, was
yeah,
it Jaguar?
TurboGrafx 16.
I'm gonna. Well, you go to Atari. It's got to be Pong. I don't care what you say. It's Pong.
That's what I
Atari's
said.
fine.
Oh, that's what I
How
said.
can Pong be a mascot?
I said
I don't care. You put a freaking lipstick on it or something. I don't care. It's Pong.
For Atari, see, I would think it would be like Pitfall.
Lipstick on.
No, I
Pitfall,
say Qbert,
yeah.
Qbert, man.
Okay.
Cubert's another one.
Qbert.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, Qbert.
But okay, well, if we're like I said, we're thinking back then. So for PlayStation, it's got to be like Twisted Metal.
You
Yeah,
keep
see,
going
Twisted
to
Metal
Twisted Metal.
stopped. See, I would have said
no.
that for maybe the first PlayStation, and maybe the
But
second
not now.
PlayStation. But
We're
then
talking
after
about
that, it
right
died.
now. Right now,
Died.
people who have been faithful to PlayStation from start to finish.
My thing
What
would
would
be
they
games
say?
that have lasted
Metal
all
back
of
on
the.
PlayStation 1.
No, but
Yeah.
see, but it doesn't exist on this PlayStation. See, I'm talking about
Exactly.
games that have spanned all of the
Yeah, exactly.
generations of the consoles.
Yeah.
Kratos or God of War has been here since the first
Right.
PlayStation.
What if-
When you
What
think of
about,
staples,
Resident Evil.
I
know, I
want to challenge that. I want to challenge that. No. I want to challenge that. I don't think that. I don't think God of War.
hey, you're the new guy. You don't get the challenge.
PlayStation
Okay.
1.
God of War was on PlayStation 1.
God of War was on PlayStation 1. Are you sure?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Gods of War. May your
Absolutely.
hammer be
Absolutely, man.
mighty.
God of War to PlayStation is what Mario is to Nintendo.
God of War, the first God of War game came out on the first PlayStation, man.
Okay.
It was like at the tail end of it.
I don't
Well,
know.
PlayStation, maybe PlayStation 2. Are you sure?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's PlayStation.
That breaks that.
PlayStation 2. PlayStation
All right,
2.
man, y'all gonna make me look this up? All right.
Yeah.
I'm already on it, man. I'm already.
Maybe
fucking on it.
PlayStation 2.
You made me look it up, man.
Man, hey, put that little phone away. That thing doesn't even qualify as a
Oh
phone.
man, we talked about this, man.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
Get your damn hands off of her.
Oh my god. Man, this has been a pretty spirited conversation because as you go through the thing, you got Spyro, Kratos, you've got Tomb Raider. These are who said Spyro? It was Captain Ramos said Spyro, and then you've got Tomb Raider from AT Racer. Thor said
Yeah, Tekken.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. If you guys realize that George isn't saying much right now, it's because he's reading the same
I'm
thing.
reading.
that I'm
Yeah,
reading.
go ahead.
Yeah.
No, actually,
One
I
to
think-
buckle my
bro,
shoe said PlayStation staple is
PlayStation 2.
it's
No,
FIFA.
Max was right.
It doesn't make
Right.
it the staple
I'm-
though.
I'm
It doesn't
so-
matter.
I'm
No,
sorry.
No, and that's not the point. The point is
Did you
that
question royalty? How
No.
dare you question
No.
royalty?
by no means. Okay, no, not know what I'm going for. My point is that I also like to think that God of War is a staple for PlayStation. Like you
It
can't
is.
see PlayStation without thinking
Well,
Kratos.
now it is.
But when we
Hey,
were talking about it being old school, God of War came out on PlayStation 2, not on PlayStation 1.
So, what do you think about this comment by Optimus 21? He said Final Fantasy VII made Sony.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was a really, really good game.
What?
I thought that was one of the best games, but that's not even the game that I bought the PlayStation for. When I first bought the PlayStation, I wanted to play Legacy of
Monkey Ball.
Kain Soul Reaver. That was the game that made me buy a PlayStation.
Soul Reaver.
Soul Reaver was such a good game. I remember playing the demo on PlayStation, and I was like,
What
sold.
about,
bought the system right there.
Medieval? We had that one. We had
Remember that one? Yeah, I remember that one.
And then you had Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah.
Because you had
Final Fantasy 7 was on the first PlayStation, definitely. Yeah. I remember that.
But
I
agree that Kratos is especially with the new one that came out with his son, he solidified Sony with that.
Throughout the chat, the main 4, I guess, things that keep coming up is Final Fantasy, God of War, Tekken keeps coming up.
Tekken's another one that
Tekken keeps coming up.
Back in the day, man.
And Sackboy. Do you guys remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
That's the new one. Sackboy just came out.
That is on here.
So
Sackboy just came out.
So just to switch gears for a second, for PC, it was Duke Nukem.
PC.
It was for me for PC. It was Doom. It was Doom. For me for PC, it was Doom.
It was Duke Nukem for me.
All the way to Windows 95.
Oh,
it was the latest.
What about Gran Turismo?
Oh, love Gran Turismo. That was PlayStation. Loved it. But they stopped putting out Gran Turismos. Like they're gonna finally do another one for this one. But I don't think they had one for PlayStation 4.
Badger is saying Sackboy is
LittleBigPlanet.
The little character
that's the new one.
That's the new one. I never played that one though.
No, it's brand new. Sackboy is the new game that came out just now with PlayStation 5.
Okay.
So do you guys remember the game LittleBigPlanet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
LittleBigPlanet. There was a lot of bugs that came out with it when it first came out, and so Sony's kind of like revamp to that was doing Sackboy for the release of the PlayStation 5. So that's why they're saying Sackboy, because Sackboy is supposed to revolutionize the fucking Sony shit.
Optimus 21 Street Fighter was definitely on PlayStation 1.
Supposed to revolutionize
Yes.
Yeah, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, man, those were like the fighting games.
It's a great topic. So I'm wondering what people think the staple PC game was.
The staple
PC.
For me, it's Doom or Duke Nukem. Those two are Wolfenstein. That's another one.
Castle Wolfenstein, for sure.
So was Castlevania on?
No, Castlevania was on Nintendo.
All right.
The original ones were anyway. Like Ninja Gaiden was another one I loved. Nintendo, and then it moved on to the
I never played PC games I can't think of many staple PC games back in the day that translated all the way to now that fans have grown up with.
Matthew, Street Fighter was on all of the systems, man. And Street Fighter 2 started, I think, on Super Nintendo, I want to say, or Nintendo.
Somebody said Roller Coaster Tycoon. How can you and Sims? How can you? Yeah.
Sims. Doom, Duke Nukem, Quake. I remember Quake.
It was one to buckle my shoe. That's that thing. Yeah.
World of Warcraft. Yeah, World of Warcraft was an awesome MMO.
SimCity. Yeah. Staple PC games.
Mech Warrior.
I don't mean to change something real quick, but Thor asked me this earlier just to throw it out there. But if you guys haven't seen the most recent Mandalorian episode, you guys should go check it out. I'm not going to say anything more about that.
No spoilers
away.
Just
telling you, go watch that episode. That episode was freaking dope. All right, back to the video games.
I remember playing Friday the 13th on my uncle's Commodore 64.
Friday the 13th. I played that on Nintendo.
Shit, man. Commodore 64, I remember learning how to do basic programming.
Yeah.
I was so happy when I could do some of my homework.
You
know what? That's really Seth. We were all Seth.
These stories about his grandfather telling me stories about.
First of all, shut up, Seth, Max, and Seth. It wasn't necessary to go there.
Oregon Trail. That's the game right there, bro.
Yes, Oregon Trail. Yes,
I remember playing that in elementary school on an Apple II.
That was it. I wonder how old the person who just said that is. That is.
Half-Life 3 was a cool game too.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life was a good one.
Half-Life 3. When did you get Half-Life 3 from? There's no Half-Life 3.
And we lost.
There's a Half-Life 2, and there's episodes. There's episodes after that.
Okay, maybe
the Half-Life 3 is like the unicorn. It will never happen.
Max is in limbo right now.
Warcraft. I mean, forget World of Warcraft, but Warcraft was like the game for a while, long while. What happened to Max?
We lost Max Wellington III. I guess internet at the palace isn't quite exactly up to par.
Yeah, MJ probably punched him in the face.
Well, it is 9 o'clock.
Oh
Hey,
wow,
man,
we've been on, and there's nothing
Yeah,
that we're gonna
this
show
thing got
tonight.
pretty good. No, yeah, I got some display on there.
All right,
It's
just
time for display or
Won't get too crazy with that. So we're gonna switch gears now. That was a fun video game topic. I think
That was a good
pretty
conversation. Hey, good job, Seth. Thanks for mentioning that earlier. No problem, George. You got it.
yeah, Seth, you're the best.
Seth,
You're freaking the
don't
best.
break your arm patting yourself on the back, bro.
You're the coolest teddy bear that I've ever
He
known.
needs constant applause.
What is it? It's the Lady Gaga song. I live for the applause, the applause.
Hey, did you know that the Marvel Legends was making a Miles Morales figure?
Yes, I did. They announced it today during the Fan First Friday.
Wow, that looks pretty cool, man. You gonna get that?
Yeah, the portrait on that's pretty sick.
All right, let's show that one off
It's
first.
part of the new Build-A-Figure wave for Stiltman.
Stilt man. All right, let's pull that up. Just
He's
do
a
something
man
little
of
different.
stilts.
Let me share my screen over here.
Yeah, he's in it. They have one of Spider-Gwen that comes with Spider-Ham. And then they've
Can you
got,
guys see
what is it, the Prowler?
That looks pretty damn good. That portrait's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, they killed it with the portrait.
Very cool.
I
Man,
absolutely love the portrait.
I'm thinking
That's
about
better than
getting
the. Hey, that portrait is better than what Sideshow did with the freaking statue.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna end up getting that Hot Toys figure of this guy.
Seth, can I get a fuck yeah frogman? Fuck yeah frogman!
So you say High Toys figure this guy? Don't make me do something tonight. Is it already out?
It's up for pre-order, but it's not going to be releasing until like July of next year.
Hey, how do we do the whole like you ordered it tonight? I'm gonna go there right now.
You're gonna go do that right now?
Oh yeah, they got
I'm gonna
Peter
do it
Parker.
right now.
The Peter Parker with the coat. That
Peter
one looked
Parker.
really good too.
That's dope. I mean, I was initially coming to Pulse because I wanted to show off the Star Wars figures that came out.
And then, like I said, they also got Spider-Gwen that comes with
Spider-Gwen,
Spider-Ham.
See if I can. There's the Prowler. There's Spider-Gwen. Her face sucks.
Spider-Ham's cool though. I don't care. I like Spider-Ham.
How can you mess that up?
Yeah, that face is bad.
It's Peter Porker.
She looked like a man. Bad. Star Wars Black Series.
Yeah, Saz Ventress and the Bad Batch.
So you said a Hot Toys Miles Morales?
Did that say exclusive?
I see it right here. Well, there's two Hot Toys Miles Morales.
You want
man.
the movie version is the
There's
one
two.
that I want. There's only one. There's another one. I'm going to show that off today.
Well, there's
too.
the one that there's the one that there's the one from the movie, and then they announced another one this week that's from the video game.
This figure looks pretty dope, man. I like that. That one came out pretty good. I pre-ordered it, and then they have the Bad Batch.
And I promise this is the last one that I will do tonight. I'm going to bed after this.
All right.
Max, where the hell did you go?
Dude, my thing stopped working, man.
And then this dropped this week. I ordered this definitely.
I saw your video of that. I saw the video of that, man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So the Miles Morales, when you get to that, show me which two you, because I think both of them look really awesome.
Okay, I'll show you the. Let me get to show you the one that I want.
ATV, George, ATV Racer saying that he pre-ordered the Razorcrest.
Nice. It finally closed, man. You see how many people that got into that? It was like 26,000 people.
Yeah, and they only needed like 6.
Like 6. That's dope.
Dude, there's not enough years left of the collecting that I want to do. This is sucks.
But the what is it? When they showed the actual finished product of the Razorcrest, like being fully painted and everything, it looks ridiculous.
I love it. Love it. It's gonna be dope.
I live for the applause.
Hey George, did you get the Lego Razorcrest?
No, I didn't.
Someone
made a
asked me
Lego
that.
one
that
That
I wanna
was
get.
that was one.
Goblin.
Yeah. See, I like that one,
This is the one that I want to get.
and then I like the other one though. There's
The other
another.
one's
One.
nice, too.
The other one is the one that they just announced. That one's from the
I
video
like the other
game.
one. So
Yeah, I like
275, and I like both of them. Absolutely love both
So
of them.
I'm not a big fan of this one. I like the one that they announced earlier in the week from the video game. But my issue is that why
Are
I
we
hate
able to
when they-
share-
I hate when they announce something and it doesn't come out for 2 years.
Hey, are we able to share screen so you can do the whole I'm ordering it right now thing?
You want to share your screen and show your
Let's see
why
here.
don't
You want to show your payment
order it
information and
first?
your billing address?
Yeah, I was just gonna show your account
See-
information.
See, because I don't know how to do that. No, we're not gonna do that.
Calvin
Yeah.
had a little too much to drink.
Never
He
mind.
wants to throw
We're
his
not gonna
hands
do
up.
We'll trust that you ordered it.
I'm not gonna show you mine. Okay, so never mind.
I'll show you mine if you show me.
Do it, pussy.
Toy Touch says he's ordering Mandalorian figures. That's awesome. Support the Mandalorian. They got a lot of Mandalorian products, bro, all over the place.
Yeah, I finally unboxed my Spider-Man 2099 last night. That thing is freaking awesome.
I mean,
So at some
Mandalorian
point,
products up the butt.
At some point this year, I agree with the earlier person in the chat. I don't remember who said it. That maybe we should do an all-nighter.
Yeah,
All-nighter?
no.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking
Oh,
a
stay
planned
on until
all-nighter.
someone passes out.
Yeah,
No,
an all-nighter. Hey, go back to the go back to the Monopoly. I just got that today. They
ordered
just
the
delivered it.
Monopoly?
The
Nice.
Monopoly. It is freaking amazing. Again, I promise, guys. Hey,
Is it
just
Mandonopoly?
bear with me. Another MCE exclusive from Statue Fanatic that will be on MCE
Oh, you're gonna
is
do this
that.
one too?
Yep,
Dude,
absolutely.
we should play it. That's what I want to do.
Now, will you
When
be
you come
playing
down to
it?
Florida, you should bring that with
I
you.
challenge you to a game of Monopoly right
we
now.
should do no, we should do that. That's a good idea, George. Next time Calvin comes down, we'll all go to your house and hang out, and we'll live stream us playing the game.
Is that next weekend? Don't tease me.
28,000 backers. That's what they got on this Razorcres. Almost
God
29.
damn.
Almost 29. This is gonna be an epic. I wanted to order a second one, man, but then I was like, I don't know, $350. That's almost $700 I'd be spending in.
Calvin Remo say Calvin is lit. I'm going to bed after this,
This
guys.
thing is freaking bananas. I can't wait to
Yeah,
get
you
this.
probably should.
It's 10 bananas. In Junior's words, it's 10 bananas.
This is 100 bananas, bro.
The
100
shit
bananas.
is
Love it.
bananas.
It's gonna be dope.
Bananas.
But
All right.
man,
That isn't even
I love
the
it.
display in there I wanted to show, but that was cool. All right. So
All right, hey,
here we go.
check out the shirt, by the way. The Batman,
the
who
Batman
laughs.
who laughs.
Yes.
All right, so XM Studios had a couple of reveals. They're gonna be coming out with an Archangel.
Man, anything with wings just gives me a boner. I don't know what it is.
Wow.
Did I just say that out loud? I was
You
just
did.
thinking
Just
that.
said it in your head.
I didn't really mean to say that out loud. I didn't.
Calvin's looking at that right now, and he's like, "On the wings of love."
GeForce,
Yeah,
are
man.
you saying that you did get the sail barge or you didn't get the sail barge? Curious. What do you think about this Archangel, man? This Archangel, to me, I think
Man,
is awesome.
that just what you're showing right now, I would buy that. Just what you're showing right now. No color, no nothing. And I don't like seeing images without color and without all the.
It looks like a gargoyle with no.
No, it doesn't. Not to
So,
me. It doesn't
I
look like a
Ar-
gargoyle.
I like Archangel, but if he was more like on a silver side opposed to the like blue and burgundy side.
That's the next
I would
question I
like
was
it.
about to ask. What color scheme would you go with? See, for me, I would want the blue skin with the purple suit and the.
And so the one that I have up here, maybe the blue skin, purple suit. Yeah, because purple is my
classic
favorite
look.
color suit. Yeah, the classic look. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that image, I get that it's a work in progress because I don't see any, anything other than that. But that looks amazing, and it has wings.
Yeah. Love it. This has got to be
Yeah.
ruffling Sideshow's feathers that they came out with. No pun
Yeah,
intended.
I'm all about fallen angels and stuff. So
All right, so they showed that one, and then they also revealed Psylocke. What do you all think about the Psylocke?
I'm not feeling it. I am not gonna lie to you. I'm not
Everybody,
feeling that.
look, it's
I'm not
another
feeling
Psylocke.
that. Not feeling that. Not that it's another Psylocke. That to me, just looking at it, does not look good. At all.
To me,
Another
it looks
Psylocke.
very anime. Like the face
Yeah.
looks very
Yeah.
anime. It looks
Yeah.
like Sailor Moon, the way the pose.
No, we've had so many better Psylocks, and even if you go several years back, the one that I actually own from Sideshow looks better than that.
Yo, all I'm saying is that she needed to make that ass clap. Just saying.
Well, if that's what you're looking for, absolutely, man. Throw a couple of dollars to make a holler, but I'm just saying.
I will throw a couple dollars to make her holla.
But other than that, no. As far as a statue
Seth,
and a
holy shit, man! Seriously, we gotta talk about that, man. We gotta work on that.
What's the matter?
No, nothing's the matter, man. Nothing. We gotta.
Hey, so you know what I
Speak now, forever
you know
hold
what I
your
really
peace.
love
This
about
this is a happy
tonight,
place.
George, is that they've got somebody else that they can focus on that gets lit a little bit more than I do.
Well,
It's like I feel like looking at that, and I'm like, bands will make good dance.
it's a curvy Psylocke. What else we got here?
Correct. Yes.
With your Calvin
yes.
Basura.
Yeah, no,
Chad's in the
I'm
chat.
not.
What's
I'm
up,
not.
Chad?
I'm not feeling that at all. Hey, what does the chat say? What does the chat say? Make it rain, Seth.
That's what I'm saying. I'll make that shit.
Make it rain, Seth.
Bands will make good dance.
Do y'all see? Do y'all
He hates
see
all the
my?
other faces.
This is my background. Look, this is my blind. I just have a blackout curtain that I put.
I feel like looking
You
at
see
Max
this
is
shit?
like- Can you put Max on the?
I
big
feel
screen
like
for a
Max
sec,
is
George?
about to say, furry walls when he's
No. Can you
I
put
know,
Max-
right?
Wait,
Look,
hold on
look,
a second.
look,
Can you put
look,
Max? I need you to put Max on the big screen for a second.
Why do I need to put Max on the
Because
big screen?
I just want to talk about something real fast with his setup. So, for any of those that grew up in the early 80s, for any of us that grew up in the early 80s,
I like this.
to mid
This is
to
my
mid
kind of
80s
show.
to early 90s, you would go into this like subpar VCR store with your family, and there would be a room with a curtain. So I feel like I'm looking at Max, and behind the curtain is his porn stash.
Yeah, see, to me, they need to be the beads. It's not the curtain. It's the room with the beads. That's what it is. You have to walk through all that.
But yeah, I like
Hey,
that.
I promise the next time Max is on the show, he will have not had as many prior to the show, because I don't think these guys realize we do a pre-show before we do the show, and it's probably not always a good thing.
All right, here goes the other
there's-
Miles Morales hot
there's
sauce.
the-
And I love that one too, man. I really, really like that one a lot too.
So
This is based on the new game.
So we posted this in the Marvelous Knights group,
Mm-hmm.
and it was funny because someone posted a comment in there, and I forgot who it was. They said, "What is it with superheroes lately, and them all coming with cats?"
Yeah, I don't get the cat. I mean,
Wait, what?
I'm assuming I'm going to get there at some point in the game, but
It's
Wait,
Spider.
what?
It's Spider Puss.
Right there in the
Oh,
back.
I just
Hey, go
wanna
back,
say
go back. You can see the background.
I'm Black
right
Cat's
there. No,
probably.
up, back, go back.
It's a.
probably
got
something to do-
It's a cat. It's a cat with a Spider-Man.
Tell me that's not a
back
cat
end.
right there. Is that not a cat in the background?
Nothing
Yeah.
to do with
That's a cat in the back.
Black Cat. No, I didn't
I
even
don't get
notice
it.
that.
It's a giant
get it
nasty
either.
puss.
yeah, Seth just wants to say puss. He's just.
I do
in the
wanna
mood
say
it.
puss.
I know, I could tell. That's why
Puss,
he put
puss,
it in the chat
puss,
initially.
puss.
Hey.
Yeah, he was good last week. It's time for him to
I know,
let
he's
loose.
letting it out. I love how last week he was getting on Junior about it, and then, now he's acting like the retard.
Hey, Seth, I love that you're back. I love you, man.
I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you did last week.
Last week you did.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you did.
You were over there getting all mad at Junior for doing stuff
I
that
would
you
have
do.
been here last week, guys. It's
All
sorry.
right. What's up with what do you guys think about this Catwoman? I love this.
So if
Yeah,
that comes out like that, that looks like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yep.
That
If-
is incredibly
Who's-
amazing.
Who is that?
I think
Tweeterhead?
this gets pick of the week.
Pick of the week.
Yeah.
Is that
So who's
Tweeter- is
making
that
this?
Tweeterhead?
So who's
Tweeterhead.
making it?
Tweeterhead.
Dude, and it's quarter scale. And
Yep.
it's quarter scale.
So all I
So
know
this
is
is a
that,
big ass statue.
yeah. All I know is that George has to get that statue and be the first on YouTube to review it.
Yo, so the statue that I was
Dude,
saying,
that looks so amazing.
the piece that I was saying I was going to send to Joey from way back when Antiques. It's
Oh my God,
her.
just way
This
back
is
when.
it.
Just way back when.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Am I way back when?
Just way back
Anyways, this is the character that I'm sending him. I have part of the statue, the collection that he has that I'm sending him. This is it.
Yeah.
Hey, look at 90. Hey, look at what Chad just said in the chat. 90 MFS, M whatever comics. Well, you know what I mean. YouTube is 90. Anyway, he said, "Don't be getting mad at JR Seth. Spider-Man is not buff, bro. We know that. We know this." What's up, Chad? Man, I'm glad you're in the chat, man. I missed you.
Yeah, to me, this week, this is the best thing I've seen this week, in my opinion.
Yeah, dude. If it comes out like that, so what I've decided to do, George, for my Justice League stuff, I've decided to have from different companies, you name it. So I've got the Aquaman from XM, I've got the Alex Ross Batman, This Catwoman is not part of Justice League, but it's part of their whatever, but I really would love to get that. So I'm deciding to do my entire DC line from different companies and not just stick to Sideshow and all of that stuff, because I sold all of my Sideshow stuff. And I just kind of want to do everything from all across the spectrum. No, Junior is just, you know what?
Junior sold his stuff to get the DC.
Yeah,
line.
well, Junior's all about Prime 1. That's
no, I'm not all about Prime 1. I'm doing it completely opposite than Junior because, for example, the Alex Ross Batman that I reviewed that I have, I don't know what it is. Every time I see it, I love it even more. The Alex Ross is from DC Direct. It's just one of their 1/6 scale statues. And then I've got the Aquaman from XM. And then there's several other statues from different companies that I want to put together my DC line, not just from a specific companies, because I don't think one company does it great for everything. I think it's across the spectrum.
Jesus Christ, man. This thing is making me want it.
Pussycat, where?
And so this I have got to get. I love it.
Yeah.
And I do not think that I think I'm gonna be disappointed. So freeze right there. Don't change anything, George.
Yeah.
I think that is gonna be the disappointment because that is absolutely beautiful. And I don't think it's gonna come out that way.
Really? You don't think Tweeterhead?
I was just gonna say, how is that a disappointment?
No, this is not a disappointment. The disappointment will be if Tweeterhead does not deliver that.
Man,
well, they showed product shots of it. That's what you're staring at.
All right, man. I am all in. I am all in. And I'm actually from Tweeterhead. I'm actually getting the Green Lantern as well.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting if they can make it. I can see what you're saying though, because you know that when it comes to makeup later on, they always seem. I don't know if Tweeterhead, because I don't own any Tweeterhead pieces, but you know, Sideshow has a real issue with keeping true to that quality when you see it there like that.
Right, and Seth, what happens is when you see the prototypes, that means there is one artist making this as perfect as it possibly can be, which is totally different than sending it to a manufacturer
I hear what you're saying, but I mean, but for the most part, I mean,
man, everything about this portrait is perfect. Everything about this is perfect.
The other thing that's going to happen to me if I decide to get this is that if I decide to get this, then you need an 89 Batman. There's no way that you can
I'm
have
planning
this
to do that.
Batman.
And I'm assuming
Penguin.
I think I'm assuming that that Tweeterhead is probably going to do that in 89 Batman.
Or it would be the Batman from Batman Returns.
Yeah, and the Penguin, like Seth just said. But that picture, that portrait, if they deliver that portrait, oh my God, that would just be amazing.
And really, I mean, I don't think they ever mess up on the sculpts. You know, the sculpts seem to come out exactly like what they promised. It's the paint.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to show you, you know, the sculptors get all kinds of props, but the painters, man, you gotta find people that could really match this stuff.
Absolutely. Even when I review the ones that we call collected on a budget or whatever we want to call them, the Diamond, Select statues, the sculpts of those guys. I mean, even what is his name that did the Venom statue from XM. Piero?
Optimus 21 with the super chat. Pre-order this for me.
What is his name, George?
You're talking about
thank you, Optimus, for the super chat.
Alejandro Pereira.
Yeah, that guy does an amazing job when it comes to women and female heroes and villains or whatever the case may be. But then he does some of the, the Lorian statues, but the paint is what actually gets him. Not his sculpt. He does a fantastic job sculpting, man.
Yeah, I mean, you almost have to get them repainted sometimes when you get them in hand.
Alejandro Piera, that's that guy.
So, and that was this week in collecting. So that was it, man. It's been a fun freaking show, man. Thanks to Sir Wellington over here, Sir Max Wellington.
He survived the first show, man.
You all right, Max?
Almost. He almost survived this first show.
Can you still speak?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's up? This has been awesome, man. Thank you for having me on.
So I promise you guys, the next show he will be a lot more alert than he is right now.
I mean,
It's gonna be all right, man.
The next show, listen, Max. The next time you come on, you need to be wearing a robe, a cape, and having a scepter.
I will see what I can do.
I think he was trying to recreate our Florida visit.
No,
I'll see what I can do, man. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, my man, Edwin Gonzalez Montoya, thank you again for the super chat.
Edwin, man, thanks, buddy.
Do it for the channel, George. That's
do it
my
for the
part.
channel, George.
Pull it, LOL.
This guy, man, right?
Oh my God, here we go.
He's worse than He's worse than me. Y'all used to say that I'm a bad influence, man. Edwin's a bad influence.
Hence,
I love that guy.
The MCE, my collecting enablers.
Dude, I am so excited about this coming year. We just got a vaccine that may be out this year. That means that it is possible that we can have a maybe 70%, 60% normal year this coming year where we can actually show up in San Diego together again or at some other cool place. I am looking forward to it.
Otherwise known as whale's vagina.
Never gets old, Seth. Never gets old, bro.
It doesn't get old.
May or July for MegaCon. That would be freaking amazing to head back down to Florida for MegaCon.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm so praying that we get through this and we can do this again this year because this year sucked. This year sucked so bad.
Samal
Let me see what I can do, Edwin.
Samal is saying, Seth, sing us a song about sexual statues.
Sexual statues.
That's kind of hard. I might have to come up with something, but
Yes, Chad. To me, I think this last episode was the best episode on The Mandalorian. It's my favorite.
Thor 2941. I want the best of Seth's CD.
The best of Seth's CD. We should do that.
24 tracks of Seth's greatest hits.
Have you ever seen the one with Eddie Murphy? What the hell was it called?
What was it? Raw?
No, not Raw. It was one of his stand-up.
What was it? Buckwheat.
Buckwheat. Yeah, the best of Buckwheat. I love that.
Once,
Say
twice, three times a lady.
Hey! Cheers to half pass reviews. That.
Hey.
Yeah. Cheers.
From half-ass reviews to Calvin, he's half in the bag.
He said, that was a half-ass cheers right there.
It didn't feel like it, though.
So before we get out of here, what you guys got going on next week?
So this week has been really busy, and I've been promising some things, and I'm telling you, George, I'm working my ass off here. I'm really excited about some of the stuff that I'm working on for MCE, especially from the Mandalorian. Some really cool stuff. So just bear with me. It will be up. It will be soon. That's what I'm working on right now. And then I did get from Blizzard the Diablo statue, and you know how I feel about those statues.
Diablo.
So I can't wait to do that review.
I want to see your review on that, especially because you liked all that horror stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I got going on.
Nice. Seth? What's in your neck of the woods?
And what's going on in your neck of the woods? Thanks, George. I'll take it from here. So
cheers, Chad.
Obviously, tomorrow tomorrow night we're filming the Mandalorian review.
Yeah, we're gonna that's not gonna air until Monday. I was gonna get to that, but go ahead.
So we're doing that tomorrow. Obviously, I got my hunt that'll drop on Tuesday. Thursday, we've got another episode of the Hot Toys Lounge, and I'm sure I'll drop another video in between. But however, I'm giving far notice. I apologize in advance for everybody. I will not be on next Friday night's episode of the Geek Show. I have a prior commitment that I've got to make good on, so I will be doing that. So
the show just had to be canceled. We can't do this without you. No.
I'm gonna call OG Geek to replace him for next week.
We need to do something.
Michael, come on.
I know.
This is worth a recount. We cannot certify this election.
So yeah, I will not be on next Friday's episode of the Geek Show. So I will be back, however, the following week, and I hope to see everybody. Back to you, George.
All right, way to go, Seth. Max, I know you don't have anything come up on your channel, or do you?
He's doing baby stuff.
So. No, George, I do not have anything coming up on my channel, but I would like to say thank you for tuning in to the MCE. And if you would stay tuned, I would like to also have some stuff going on my channel, but I don't have anything right yet. So Back, back to you.
Max, I think you're officially one of the most wasted people on my show today.
I know, right? Next week, we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna cut the show in half, and Max won't be able to get to this point.
But you guys were like show up drunk. You guys were like show up trashed.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
I was playing.
Oh my god!
Awesome.
I feel great.
Major Delaney 24-hour marathon.
No, I don't got anything going on right now, but I want to do some stuff. I'm so happy to be here,
man,
guys.
You're welcome to come back on anytime you want to come back on.
Please, man. I love it, man. You guys are awesome.
Dope. All right. From us anyway. I already have an episode out right now that I'm getting a little heat on. Concerning the Mandalorian episode, discussing a character that is appearing on the show. Don't watch that if you haven't seen the Mandalorian yet, but you can go back there and you can get some information on the character if you want. We are going to be doing another recap of or breakdown and our opinions on the current episode. You already know that I love it. I've already said it a few times, but we're going to be talking about it, and we're going to have a few other people on the chat. That's going to be airing on Monday. And then I might get to some figure reviews because I have like a whole bunch of Black Series figures that I got to get to.
Awesome.
I've been like on a lightsaber binge this whole week.
Hey, before we go out, I don't know what it means, but I'm curious to know. But graphics guy, this is Jeff from that came down to visit us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Anyway, he says that about Max. Max is doing a phenomenal job of impersonating Rob. Great. Who is that?
Gronkowski. He's the tight end for the Bucks.
Okay, so I don't know what that means. But
He's a football player.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That's the guy that came to see us at Flynn's.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What's up, man? Dude, good. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, brother. It was good. It was nice to meet you that night, man. Thank you.
Jeff came and hung out with me and OG.
Yeah, man.
OG last weekend, and we did a hunt with him. So
Fantastic.
that was fun.
Fantastic. Anyway,
yeah, dude.
I just had to point that out because I didn't get it, but it looked fun.
What's up, man?
Oh my god! I will clean. I swear to God, guys, I promise I'll clean him up for next week.
It's all good. You had a good time. They want to have him and Junior on the show at the same time.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you right now, there will be people in timeout if that happens. I'm just saying.
I won't even talk. I'll just sit back and watch Seth.
I'm gonna start implementing that timeout thing, that timeout feature.
No, Seth's reaction will be good enough for me.
I won't be on the show. I won't be on the show.
You can't outdo Seth. You outdo Seth, and he gets upset.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Man. Anyway, guys,
that's awesome.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of That Geek Show. I hope you guys have a good weekend and a safe one. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.
Keep it marvelous. Last shot of vodka right here.
The MCU train is leaving.
Choo-choo.
Thank you.